Hi guys, welcome to the Official London Photography Tours. My name's Luke, and in this video blog we're going to be looking at advanced creative photography techniques. We have a cheat sheet, so please scroll down, print off. Actually, all I'm talking about here is relating to the cheat sheet. Okay, let's get started. So this article is all about lead lines, rules of thirds and framing, and how they're just the starting point to making a great photo. There's not the be all and end all, it's just one of many processes you have to go through. And I'm just going to explain to you my thought process and how it worked. Okay, so let's have a look at lead lines. This is a typical shot we get on our tours. It's of Westminster Bridge looking at Big Ben. And it's a great shot, it's a really good opportunity. It's got a really strong lead line here of the bridge. And this is Big Ben here. Now there's some things you really have to consider to get this shot to work. Well, first things first is make sure Big Ben is parallel to the edge of the photo. So easy to have the camera at a slight tilt, and the first thing you're going to notice is that Big Ben's not lining up because it's straight and it should be straight against the frame. Second is exposure is absolutely critical in this shot. By making it slightly underexposed, I'm adding darkness to this part of the photo, which then draws your eye to the lighter part of the picture and draws it to Big Ben, which is the focal point. I don't want you to look here. If I overexpose the shot slightly and make it slightly lighter, then the viewer is going to look here and maybe not look so much to this part of the picture, and they're going to be competing, which is not what I wanted to achieve in this shot. Also, golden hour. The golden hour is like an hour before or after sunrise or sunset. I got there at the right time of day. You got the really soft lighting, added a lot more intensity to the shot, made it much more beautiful to watch, to look at. The other thing is shooting in RAW. You know, if you guys want to progress with your photography, shooting RAW is really good. Is the way to go. It's not that difficult, it's no more complicated than JPEG. You just need a little bit of software, which is the only drawback. And post-processing is you don't need to spend hours in front of the computer getting the perfect shot and tweaking it. In fact, because you should be doing all that on the day while you're taking photos. And I spend about 2 minutes post-processing this photo. And that's all. So there's a few other techniques that we used, and let's have a look at these now. Okay, rule of thirds. It's a very simple principle. You place a key element on the rule of thirds. You break up your photo in equal segments. And this is another shot we get on our tours. It's of City Hall here and a very beautiful sculptural element. The reason why this photo works, in my opinion, is that these two objects relate to each other sculpturally. They're very similar sort of shape. They're both beautiful curved shapes. The eye loves making patterns out of objects. If we can clump objects together, it makes it more at ease for the viewer to look at your photos. So here we've got the rule of thirds, and then eye scans over to one side and we've got the City Hall, and it's quite comfortable. The other thing is City Hall is right in the background, and you can see that by looking at the floor. There's a bit of a lead line in the tiles in the floor, which adds depth to the photo. And also you can see it's in the foreground, so you can add depth into the photo that way as well. Once again, shot in RAW to get the most amount of detail in the photo. Only 2-minute processing job for this photo. And also just creating space between the key elements. By my perspective where I'm standing, if I put this closer to here, they'll be competing with each other and the two beautiful shapes will merge into one big blob, which would totally ruin the shot. Okay, let's have a look at one more option that we have. Is framing. Framing is a really good technique. There's so many opportunities for framing. In this example was on a bus going past Battersea Power Station. The reason why this framing works is the frame here is really dark and the eye gets brought to the lightest part of the picture, which is here, which is the power station. Minimal clutter inside the shot. There's and the clutter is, which is, I think there's a crate or a pallet which is on the diagonal, which adds a bit more depth to the photo. I shot in RAW to get the detail back in post-processing. Once again, only a couple of minutes. I also shot in a fast ISO because the bus was moving. I wanted to get the shot in perfect tack sharp. If I had a slow ISO, there's opportunity having a motion blur, which I didn't want in this shot. And that's it really. And also just keeping the focal point right bang in the middle of the frame. Everyone knows what it was about that shot I want you to look at, and you don't deviate from that. Anyway, those are like my thought processes to getting these shots. As you can see, there's a lot more to it than lead lines, rules of thirds and framing, and you have to really consider every single element to the photos, and that's what I want you to take away from this video blog. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time, have a great fun photography. Take care, bye.